Welcome to Vipava Valley. It's Friday afternoon. Some people have already arrived. I see the place is already nicely prepared, and the weather forecast for the next 2 days is perfect. Light winds, few clouds. Let's hope it holds. This is also the venue for 2016 F5J World Championship, so it's worth checking out. Electricity just arrived, and we will have lights in the evening. Saturday afternoon. We are now at the end of the 6th round. The weather was...
Okay, once more we will continue with round number 7. We will fly until 6:30. Thank you.
So the weather was relatively hot, very humid, and through the day cumulus clouds are building to the thick layer of alto stratus, and we were always on the lookout for rain. Now what happened is a local phenomenon called burya. The cumulus clouds started collapsing, and now we have a strong wind coming from the north, and you can see over there how that cloud is falling down the hill. This is typically what's happening here.
È ancora Bison che deve volare.
Sì, io e Bison insieme voliamo adesso.
Tree line surfing.
Però
Just a few meters over the trees.
So che si può fare perché ha già fatto in molti qua, però devi stare, se vai sopra di 3 metri non ti più niente, un po' di me puoi stare in pendio con un pezzo di schifo.
2 o 3 minuti.
Ma un eurino che sia.
Se va bene, perché se va male ti va dentro il camper.
Penso il volo per cosa?
No, per aver beccato la figlia del giudice.
Perché è passato
Massimo,
qua,
guarda che
è passato qua e mi ci ha mancato tutti e due, però è passato a un metro a terra hai già fai la pendenza e stai facendo punti quando è il momento. No, aspetta, perché sta facendo qua, vola. Se non devo fare un altro. Che lì che buona, Dove? Sì. Provo l'alto. Non cambia.
2 minutes remaining.
In realtà ho tutto da vivere di tanto. Però vabbè. Stai mesca? Noi. 3 posizioni devi.
il decimo?
Questo è il settimo? Sì. Allora ce la fa. Ma chi viene a farti da help? Chi viene a farti da help?
Daniele.
Lo venga io? Lo so, dipende da quanti punti può fare. Decidi te. Bravo Daniele. Bravo Daniele. No, lancia lui. Ora lancia lui.
Preparation time for the fly-off is running. As you can see, clear sky, light wind. The morning training showed that the thermals are very low, so I expect some very exciting events in the following minutes. Most of the pilots decided to go downwind at very low heights. It's 10 meters or so. Sebastian, let's see, others are in the order of 20-30 meters. Okay, let's see if Sebastian will make it. I think he gave up. Let's see what the others will do. Qua sto ne stimmen. Apparently there's some problem with the clock. I don't know why it decided to count down.
Just one short information, everything is okay with the time. We just had a small bug inside. The time that you see on the table is correct.
It appears that all the pilots will now fly very far away, following this rising air. Another hit. Okay, that was what I expected, unfortunately. So now if no one calls for a refly, there is no refly. Let's see. It looks like 2 pilots are returning. Or maybe not. So at least 2 planes have now open wings, but looks like they still can climb. I think this is Bojan Gergic returning. He won't make it to the point. So now 3 planes are down and I see 3 over there. I don't know where the 4th one is. Oh, it's coming back as well. So it looks like 2 people will make it. One is still struggling and one is returning. The day is now down as well. Who are the other guys? I think Primož and Vlastimil are the ones far away and high up. And there is another plane I lost track of. Now I think he landed as well. Okay, now we have just two pilots now in the air. Let's see, the higher up is Vlastimil and Primož is just struggling to get over those trees right now. Okay, he's across, but he won't make it to the point. Okay, unfortunately that is a 0. No, I was wrong. That was Vlastimil at the bottom and Primož above. And Primož found another thermal. Okay, I guess that's it for this round. Let's see if there will be a refly or not, and then let's continue with the second fly. Good 4 minutes to go. And this is how the line looks for the winners. What's that? Sebastian already out again. And this time I hear two models going over there to that bird. Now it's three guys over there. And there's a stronger gust of wind, interesting. Ah, now it's coming here as well. What's happening here? Sebastian way under the tree line, getting ready to land. And two planes higher up. Interesting. I think one of them is Primož, because he has a 6-7 minutes benefit over the others. How are these guys here doing? He's hanging there. they went far downwind. Let's see if that will pay off. No, he's coming back. And there's another plane further up, coming back fast. Apparently there is no refly of this round. Why is that? I missed the reason. But there was no refly on the previous round. There was obviously a collision. I don't know what happened this time. Let's check out. So apparently there was a problem with the software running the clock. It stopped in mid-time and they had to stop the round. Okay, now this is a refly. Let's hope the clock works. And since the wind picked up, pilots are going a bit higher now, but still majority goes downwind. Stopa je zura pol pač. Ja. So apparently the bug came back, but they have now a backup stopwatch running, so they will continue with the round. Two or three people are struggling. Two of them behind those trees, and I think today in front. Then someone went higher up, and looks like a good decision at this point in time. So the clock is acting again. I hope no one lands in the trees. That guy is awfully close. This is now today, already preparing to land with his spare wing, which I believe is a bit heavier than the light one that was damaged in the collision before. Not much luck, unfortunately. I don't know if this will be for another turn. No. Amazing. Almost to the tape. Okay, the other guys now found some birds in the thermal. They're having fun up there. And I'll go check what's up with the clock. So apparently the clock just runs if you leave it alone. There's no need to panic. And in the meantime we have two pike perfections surfing there on the tree line. And we saw someone walk down back behind those trees with another tree line, and even beyond that apparently someone landed there. But the other three guys appear to have made it till the end. It's still more than 6 minutes to go. Two are low, one is a bit higher up. And we'll see how this will end. Behind me, so the 6 are in the air, 7 has landed, so I don't know who went back there and why. We have decent wind. This tree line is presenting a nice obstacle for the air to rise. Pilots who were low there are now back up high, and I guess they will all make it to the end. What's happening here? Oh, guys on this side are having some trouble. One is going to land. Other one will join him soon. I think this is last million point number 1. I have to stand back a bit. And 2 minutes to go. We'll now hear some high-speed whistling, I believe. of second round. And another shot from the south part of the valley, about 200 meters downwind. I expect majority of the planes to come flying towards me. Three over here. Two here across the 4, 5 just above me. One bird called for an alarm. It's very close here. Okay, they now spread out a bit. It's always sad to see a mid-air collision, but such is life in F5J. Three or four planes are at a safe height, and then there are two guys struggling on the treetops. I think one is today, the other one is Sebastian. That's getting close. And this one is close as well. No, turn out. Okay. Sebastian also just made it. Unpleasant to watch. So close to the trees. gave up as well. So what are the other guys doing? They have two birds over here. Three of them are high here and two are even higher, a bit to the right. I think all these guys will make it to the end. Oh, there are even three birds. Apparently they are in good air. This moss is fascinating. Five pilots are still flying there with two birds, enjoying the beautiful weather and perfect flying conditions. Now it will soon be time for them to land. I can already hear them descending at high speed. And just to have this gorgeous background of cumulus clouds and the hills behind the valley, I moved here in the middle of the meadow. Okay, all of them are down.
Place Slovenia. Fifth place, Boston, last year, Czech Republic. Fourth place, Malčík Radek. And now we have the podium, and we'll start with the first place. This is Haas Hermann. Okay, second place, Gergit Boyan. Okay, and the first place and the winner of this year is Primož Rieder.
Lui è il meccanico. Lui è il meccanico.
Io?
And the Euro Forcasted trophy. Some photos, please. Okay, this is it. Thank you very much. Congrats to the winners. Thank you very much for the cooperation.